Violent pornography, I guess, or something that was in some kind of report.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Welcome in something.
Awful. Welcome. Violent pornography. The name of this episode.
That would be a good name for like a punk band or something. Violent pornography.
There's a
Isn't there a subgenre name for that?
there's a song called Violent Pornography by System of a Down, I think.
Oh yes, that's what I was thinking. Now we're coming, guys. So we had we did the Mills Brewing Company from Toronto. This is actually around the corner from my hotel. For those who didn't see the last episode, I went to Niagara Falls with my lovely wife in Canada, the Canadian side, so we got to see all the falls.
And your lovely child.
And my lovely boy.
You little scamp.
And we went to Niagara Falls in Toronto, and this was literally around the corner, like 500 feet from our hotel.
You need to get him like a little newsboy hat so he can.
He wears like it's almost like a trilby. It's like this little sun hat, and he loves to wear it. I'll show you a picture when we're done with this. He's wearing monster slippers and that trilby hat.
I'll post it right here.
I'll post it right here.
And then I'll post my social security number right here for some reason.
And I'll post a Hitler mustache on Matt's face because of his no Third Reichy.
How you doing? I was just saying, I'm gonna go first because speaking of Hitler, at the tattoo place, I'm looking at this sheet of tattoos, and one of the tattoos was a swastika. I'm like,
let's prost this beer real quick.
So
I can start prost, because this is really good. You don't like it?
I smell it. Smell good. It tastes good too.
Very good.
But yeah, I'm looking at the. Oh my god!
There's tattoos for all kinds of people.
I don't know if I want to go here anymore.
Am I going to prison?
There's also one of those.
Tattoo place?
It looked like a SS.
Are you gonna show me? Where's your tattoo, man?
It's right here. You don't need to see my
boobs.
Like? You don't need to see my boobs.
What does it look? You should show
it. Well, it's a tattoo from Supernatural. So.
Here. Which one is this? I can't see it. Can you just lift your shirt off all the way? Just show me.
You lift yours first.
I'll do it. I will do it if you'll do it. I'll do it.
1, 2.
Yeah, I showed mine. There it is. You didn't show yours.
I'd have to like get all the way up to the. You're not gonna be able to see it from here.
Whatever.
I have a picture of it. We'll post a picture.
Okay, guys. Right now you guys start chanting wuss at home. Wuss.
Now I'm gonna drink.
Okay. Whatever. So how you doing, Matt? Besides being all wuss,
I got a tattoo, man. I feel pretty good about it.
But you can't show it to people.
You can't see it from here anyway.
Wuss, you're still chanting. Wuss.
Weak tea, is that what you're saying? I got some weak tea?
Yeah.
But
it was English. I'm not sure what you did there.
Oh, it's from the Nightly Show. You either keep it 100 or you get weak tea. Watch the Nightly Show, by the way. It's great. Then this weekend we're doing the New York Fairy Festival, which is a Renaissance...
Gay Pride.
Gay Pride Festival. Yeah, it's a Renaissance Festival out in Harpersville. And it's actually quite renowned. It's probably like I see the third or fourth best Renaissance fair supposedly
really?
we haven't done this our first year doing it, but third or fourth best Renaissance fair in New York State.
And you're invited to do it. Look at that.
Yeah, it was our first juried show. Which juried means they actually have to like look at your stuff and like think if they want it there or not. Like sometimes they can just look at the website and be like, I don't want this or we don't need this, but this show, they have to actually look at your craft and see if it's good enough to be there.
So you made the cut then?
So we made the cut. It was kind of cool. And we're going to do, I think we may do a couple more jury shows just to, it just kind of gives you street cred when you do those kind of things. And makes you feel good.
It's a jury show.
Well, it makes you feel good if you actually get in, because they like my stuff enough that they thought it was worth giving a chance.
Yours and your wife's stuff?
I meant your stuff is
royal
in general.
The royal you.
It's the familiar you. So we're gonna be doing that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Aiden graduates Thursday tomorrow. So probably by the time this comes out, he actually is Doogie Howser.
I like gum and also doctorates.
Actually, he's pretty much as far as he's actually reading at a third grade level. That's what his teacher told us. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool.
A third grade level.
Yeah, third grade level. So
wow,
yeah, he's reading really well.
Wow. And he's in kindergarten?
Smart dude, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's not bad.
Yeah, so,
he likes all the stuff you read with him?
We let him read that stuff now because he's getting so good at it that...
Harry Potter?
Except he can't spell or read molasses, and I keep making fun of him, like, I'm going to put that on. I'm going to make you a spelling test this summer and just put molasses on it until you...
Harry Potter.
That's the next thing we're going to start again, because I read it to him like about a year and a half ago, and he was not interested because there's too many words. Now I think there'd be enough words for him to listen. Well, he loves comic books. That's what his grandfather gets him, and which nothing wrong with comics.
His uncle could get him if he was
get him some
my comics. My comicsology.
I'm not gonna put him on my phone. Maybe I'll do it on like a tab or my tablet or something.
That's what I want. I read it all on this tablet I currently have in front of me.
Comicsology, guys.
That's what I'm saying.
And I have my own account. I don't use his.
Yeah, when I said he uses my password, I meant that he uses his own password.
But yeah, everything else is going good. I got off till July 1st. How are you doing?
I don't have off till July 1st. I'm actually back to work after last week, which is it's okay. It's a lot slower now because between now we don't have anything on sale besides subscriptions, but we've had that on sale for a while, so it's just slower at work. So I actually brought in my guitar and played a little today, but I basically it's
must be nice, right, guys?
It's called surviving at this point. Like I'm there.
Are you playing on Survivor?
Well, I'm there from 10 until 5.
We're playing Survivor by
10
Beyonce. Do you have like an acoustic of that? I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
I'm watching all seasons of Survivor, and I'm listening to Survivor. And I'm listening to the band Survivor.
We'll stop. That's good. All right. Well, hopefully we're gonna get an Independence Day found footage in the next week or so. It comes out this weekend. I guess that's kind of the first piece of news too. Independence Day 2 Resurgence comes out this weekend. Who are you most excited about seeing again in the Independence Day?
I can't wait to see when Will Smith walks in that screen and he's just like Captain Steve.
Too soon.
Wait, he's not in it?
No, he's not. You jerk. Welcome to Earth.
Okay, Dr.
Oaken. Yeah.
I can't wait till actually Dr. Oaken's back.
Yeah, he's back. What? And they have an explanation why he is back.
This is my face to this.
Well, I can tell you this because it's not really spoiled.
But also, I'm glad Brent Spiner is back.
They said it in like the director said it. I guess he was in a coma until they came back, and then that's what woke him up was them coming back. So he's kind of like the oracle, I guess, of these guys coming back. And why? Because the alien choked him out? I don't know.
I love me some Brent Spiner. Let's go.
Brent Spiner. I love the Dr. Oaken character. I thought he was just so weird and creepy. I loved him in the original. So okay, give me more. I'll take it. You watch
and Russell K. Russell K's gonna be back too. Then right?
He's dead. He died.
I think he was
Russell Case.
I think he was okay.
You watch Blunt Talk? Do you watch Blunt Talk?
Blunt Talk was great.
Yeah, with Brent Spiner's in that too, and he's really good in that too.
Blunt Talk.
Oh, I love that show.
By the way, if you haven't watched Blunt Talk, guys, watch Blunt Talk.
It's probably like the dark horse of the best show you haven't seen. Probably.
Yeah, honestly,
at least the last 5 years.
It's just
so good.
It's really great. Also, I just started watching Rick and Morty. Watch that.
I need to start doing that.
Seriously,
did you find it somewhere?
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
All
okay.
seasons.
Okay, I have to check it out.
And it's Dan Harmon at his finest.
Plug it in. I'll plug it in tonight.
Like I know you'll love it because you love Dan Harmon. It's
I didn't know it was on Hulu.
He's like all up in that. Like he's just like whole hog up in that.
I know he voices a lot of the characters in it too. I think.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure he's Rick, but they credit Rick to Justin Roiland, who's the other creator.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that his voice is that Dan Harmon.
If not, he sounds exactly like Dan Harmon.
Yes. He's doing a Dan Harmon impression. If not. But it's great.
Independence Day, Insurgents in theaters this weekend. Go see it.
Rick and Morty, go see it.
Go see Rick and Morty. It's been out for years. What's wrong?
Also,
with you? What's wrong
play the mobile game. You need to do this too. When you when your phone has any charge. Lost in Harmony.
What is that?
It's this great. It's like it's like a rhythm game kind of mixed with a runner a little bit. So like part of it, like there's sections where you're like doing rhythm stuff.
That's pretty crazy.
Beautiful music, really awesome like anime type graphics, and this really poignant story about this guy.
It's got like $8
about this teenager. Well, it's free for the first couple episodes, and then it's $4 if you want to keep playing. But it's totally worth. Like once you get to the first episodes, you'll be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep."
What kind of kickback do you get from this?
Well, the story it's a story-driven game, but also once you finish the story, you can also add your own songs and put rhythm stuff to it. So, like,
So I can run to all my favorite Bono songs.
Yeah, well, I put in Go Robot off the new Red Hot Chili Peppers album, The Getaway.
So do you own it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you owned the album.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's great. Cool. I bought it the first day. I heard on the radio. I was like, "This is the new album drops today." I was like, "Boom, bought." I'll buy their albums full price, on spec. Chili Peppers never let me down.
It's like the Foo Fighters. Yeah. I understand.
The game you're basically like you're kind of moving like basically it's this dude carrying a girl and you're like what's going on first, and then like they go to these cutscenes. When you beat the level, it goes to the cutscene and he's like talking to her over a text message, and basically what you're doing is you're sending his texts, but then she's texting you back, and she's basically like talking about like, oh, the procedure, they're looking into these procedures, and he's like, well, I'm here for you and stuff, and then like you basically find out that she has like something wrong with her. I'm not too far into it yet, so I can't spoil anything. So I don't know, but you find out there's probably something wrong with her, and you're basically dealing with this as her boyfriend. And then it goes into level, and you're like skateboarding, and you have to like avoid all these things, and I'm not sure what's going on yet, but the music is really awesome. Then you can create your own levels with your own either music like from your phone. Like I put Go Robot, as like I said, but there's people that like put their own music on there too.
This sounds insane.
It's fun. Just check it. It's free to download. Get the first couple levels. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. And if you don't like it, just get off your phone. It's all good.
If you don't like it, you get your money back. Nothing. You paid nothing for it.
Paid zero. But what I think once you beat the third level, it's like, oh, if you want to keep playing the story, pay $3.99. I was like, yes.
So is it like 10 more levels? Like how many?
I think it's like 10 or 13 levels in total. But then, like I said, you can make your own levels and play infinitely. So it's cool. And they have unlocks.
Is it $4 for the rest or just for the next level?
It's $4 for the rest.
Okay.
As far as I know.
That's not too
as
bad.
far as I played.
If that is, that's not too bad.
I've only played to like the 4th or 5th level.
That's not too bad. Because I was going to say, if it's like 4 hours level, I'm like...
No, I think it's just 4 for the whole thing. And as far as I know, you can play without even paying. You can add your own stuff, add your own content, and play other people's content that they put on, which is cool.
All right.
Sure. So Lost in Harmony, it's called.
So Robert Kirkman is a jerk.
Yeah.
A notorious.
He killed off all our favorite characters.
He told the kid's like, who are you gonna kill next in Walking Dead, and he just named off all the rest of the people. He said, well, I'm gonna kill off Carl and Rick, and Abraham's gonna die next, and then he like just named all the people off to this like little kid.
Well, I have a good segue after this.
No, but I'm going through the death scene. So supposedly for this season premiere, season finale, to confuse anyone who was like watching the filming or...
Well, supposedly there's so many avid Atlanta fans, like they literally will fly drones in that have cameras on them.
So he wanted to throw it off, so he filmed a death scene for every single person that was in the circle. Yeah, in the circle. Like Carl, he killed off Eugene, he killed like all these people.
Everyone getting killed.
Yeah, except for Negan, because he's not dying.
That'd be cool if he, like, the bat, like, flew back and
he's like, ah! Like, he rolled a 1, and then, like,
like I'm saying, like, it's like a critical
no,
fail.
Lucille, why?
Like he went to hit Rick, and Rick moves, and
bounce off the ground.
That would be, that's the brave choice is that choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Negan's gonna be this really big villain. Dead. Killed himself with his own bat.
And it just starts the season anew. Okay, I'm down for it. And Robert Kirkman is a mad genius, so that's why I kind of like.
Did you see the action figures they were gonna put out? They're gonna put out a Negan action figure pack with like him and another character. So this is spoiler for the comic book guys.
Oh, okay. I know we killed the comic book.
Yeah. So basically they put him and they put Glenn in the comic book
with smashed head.
With an exchangeable smashed head. Oh. Yeah. So
wow.
like his regular head, and then you can change, and then
so just put him on the desk with like smashed head.
Well, yeah, you can, like put him because it's fully posable, so you can like put him on his knees like oh. And I was like, yay!
Poor Glenn. But Andrew's also still alive in the comic book, and not even close in this.
Exactly. I'm almost after like just like the reverse momentum where he was killed off. Sorry, spoilers for that.
Oh, you're the spoiler today!
If you haven't watched it yet, just go fuck yourself at this point. Come on, watch this. But it's been over for a while.
And you don't care, and you're not watching it anyway, so don't worry about it.
Exactly. Then, Law of Reverse Momentum, I don't think they're going to kill him.
I feel like they couldn't, but then...
It's totally Daryl. He's got... Norman Reedus is...
Well, a lot of the sound bites were pointing to Glenn.
He's looting.
A lot of sound bites were pointing to Glenn
that's why,
and Maggie.
Again.
I feel like it could be Maggie.
So they don't have another kid on the show?
Yes, I think that's why, because it'd be weird to have two babies.
Let's not talk about this.
I don't know.
Let's do something. Yeah. Something else. But yes, that's cool. Like 11 different scenes. I feel that's Jeffrey Dean Morgan just like, okay, another one. Okay. And I wonder if
I think he's got nothing better to do. He's like, whatever.
I wonder if they even told him though. They probably because they wanted him to be authentic for each scene. So like,
supposedly, I don't think anyone knows yet. I'm guessing the person who's not going to be working anymore probably knows, but
it's like somebody else.
But I feel like they've been like clause to secrecy type thing. Well, Norman Reedus has said that if Daryl dies, we riot. That's what he said. So,
well, yeah, that's because that's what everyone else said.
No, but he probably means it though. He'll like get people to riot.
He would easily do that.
Although Norman Reedus, he's going to be making some more money. He's going to be Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. That's so Englishy. I love it.
What does that mean?
Well, the best part about Death Stranding is that it's not even built yet. There's nothing built. It's just a story that
story.
His brain.
We're gonna go like this story.
His brain somewhere.
Story like the last Metal Gear. That was a story with a naked chick that kills people.
Yeah, she breathes through her skin. Okay,
breathes through her skin, so she has to be naked.
Makes sense to people. Moving on, Matt. Bryan Cranston is
Zordon
Rangers. I am the one who calls the Rangers. How excited are you for this now? I'm all in now.
Hopefully he's just a spacey head too. He's
not even.
I don't want to see this person.
We got Elizabeth Banks. We got Elizabeth Banks, Rita Polta. Boom. We got all the Iron Man costumes for the Rangers.
Here's what I don't get about this. Okay, you have no-name Rangers, and then you have like stars playing like the lesser parts.
Okay, Matt, but Bryan Cranston has a lot of history with the Power Rangers series.
He does.
He's voiced several villains.
He does.
He's not just some dude.
He's voiced the English, we'll say, version of some of the villains. Which, if you go down and look at these up on YouTube, they're all hilarious.
All of them. There's not one that's
100% hilarious.
These are great. Instant classics. I promise you.
He is the one who makes the funny voices.
I think he was like in the third episode too, like one of the first first
well,
season
he was
of the first episodes too.
Youngish. He was like in his 20s, I think, or
this
maybe
is before Malcolm
early 30s.
Deep cut, guys. Deep cut.
All great. I'm gonna watch it. I think we should probably do a review on it at this point.
Oh hell yeah!
But who was asking for this movie? I don't know. I don't know. It's like that. I've watched the first 2 episodes of the Voltron reboot, by the way. Speaking of who was asking for this, it's not too bad though so far. It's weird. It's weird, but it's good. I need to get more of it, but anyway, let's move on. Speaking of cartoony stuff,
Anton Yelchin, he died earlier this week in a car accident.
That's not cartoony at all. That's very sad.
Oh,
and it was a free car accident too. I guess his car was like.
Well, he had a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and he had it in neutral.
Yeah. Well, first he had a Cherokee, which nobody.
A Cherokee was it's like a Cherokee, but it's also mixed.
It's like the Walmart brand of Cherokee.
It's like yeah. So it's not the same. And I said Jeep, I meant heap. It's a heap of shit. Well, basically, what another thing too is I guess another plot. The plot thickens beyond the story is that Jeep, that model Jeep was recalled
for that issue.
That issue.
Yeah.
And it rolled, which is now not going to look good for that American car maker, but it rolled down his driveway, pinned him against his iron gate, and killed him. Basically, I don't know if it cut him in half.
You'd think he'd have like some kind of superhuman leaping ability to jump over that, but he did not. Kind of sucks, because he was a really great actor, and he was a lot of fun in those movies.
And he was still so young, too.
He's 27. He was super young, so it kind of sucks. Our prayers go out to his family.
Of course, you all know him from the Green Room.
Yeah, and he was a friend of the podcast, so friend
of the podcast.
It kind of sucks, but and he won't be in any more Star Trek movies. So, It sucks.
Sucks for a lot of people, and especially people that were his friends and work with him.
Yeah, and I mean,
but now into cartoony stuff.
But
what was your thing?
Speaking of things that suck, Disney is strongly considering more Indiana Jones movies.
Is this the cartoony thing?
Yeah, because I said Disney. That was Disney. And it's cartoony that they're still thinking that Indiana Jones movies with Harrison Ford would be a good idea. Now, they've already stated that Harrison Ford will not be recast as Indiana Jones, so there will not be another Indiana Jones. But they're having more Indiana Jones movies. So are they just trying to do this until he dies? Because is he going to have another kid? Maybe Allison Dooney's going to come back?
Yeah. You did! It's me, Allison Dooney!
You also got me pregnant!
I should have worn a condom.
Damn it, I'm virile!
All this sex without condoms, kids. Don't do it.
Oh wait, that chick from Temple of Doom that's even more annoying than Allison Dooney.
Calimere. Or maybe he had sex with the Calimere guy.
It's like, I made the baby! First of all, gross. Second of all,
I was drunk.
Geez. Hopefully she's hot, though. I mean...
Speaking of hot, Matt. Christopher Hivju, Matt. The guy that plays Tormund Giantsbane. Cast for Justice League.
Now, Tormund is becoming... He's pretty close to Davos in awesome characters in the show. Like, he's just like, you want to see him on the screen. Get that screen time. It makes Jamie laugh. He's pretty awesome. So, getting cast more stuff's cool.
Yeah. He's a small world Justice League. He's playing an ancient Atlantean king. So basically, what the part of this might be kind of a spoiler for Justice League, like the plot, like just like the preliminary plot. But this is something they talked about on news sites. Basically, the part of the plot of the Justice League movie is going to be about the mother boxes, which mother boxes are kind of like the cosmic cubes of the DC world.
Yeah.
They
even cube form.
Yeah.
Nice. You got a circle, a hexagon, or something. Jeez.
Yeah, they basically can do a lot of weird rando shit, and they have a lot of power in them.
Make it a pyramid. You could have done that.
But in the storyline, 3 mother boxes were given to different peoples. One to the Amazons, one to the Atlanteans, and one to the humans.
The
story has something a little bit to do with that. And so is
Darkseid going to collect the mother boxes and
possibly? Well, and one of the mother boxes was shown actually in Batman vs Superman in the scene with Cyborg. That box they showed that helped his body somehow. Yeah.
So basically,
which is not his origin at all.
And Darkseid are still the same exact person.
Yeah, basically. But they're saying that the ancient Atlantean king guy might be the guy who accepted that mother box from the aliens or Apocalypse or whoever gives it to him originally. The New Gods or something. I don't know who has those. But
Apocalypse with the LIPS at the end.
But I'm excited because I love that guy. I think he's a great actor, and I would love to see more stuff.
Sure. He's done super well for himself in the season of Game of Thrones. The season finale is coming up on Sunday, which I'm super excited about.
He's shipping with Brienne of Tarth. Let's do it. Let's get those guys.
I don't know. The last episode was super amazing. It's pretty amazing.
We won't spoil it.
The Battle of Bastards. No, I'm going to talk about it, but it's amazing. Get on that if you haven't started watching it.
Speaking of the Battle of Bastards, Justice League is no longer a 2-part movie.
You read my tattoo.
Does it hurt?
Yeah. It's a tattoo, man.
If you show it, I won't touch it anymore. How about that? Show it. Wuss. They're still chanting Wuss. Yeah! Look at that tattoo. It's a pretty sweet tattoo.
You can't even see it. Okay, keep going with you. Sorry.
Justice League, it's no longer a 2-part movie.
Okay.
According to Zack Snyder.
I didn't realize it was a 2-part movie.
The original.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Too. But basically, in an interview,
that's
he said,
good though, because they need to make room, especially for a Batman movie or a Flash movie.
Well, they
or
asked
an Aquaman
Zack
movie.
Snyder directly, like, if you change the title to just Justice League, is this just one movie and then it's another part, or is there a part 2?
Oh,
and I said, oh, it's a complete movie.
I'm thinking he said it more like Rocket when he catches the gun. Oh, yeah, it's a complete movie. And then he came a little bit.
Man, Zack Snyder's not that cool.
No, I'm thinking he came a little bit though. That's why, because he's so.
He's like Like Brett Ratner is here, and he's like just below Brett.
I don't know if he's below Brett Ratner animoore. After that last movie, yeah, he might be above Brett Ratner.
I mean, coolness, he's below Brett Ratner.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm okay with that. But he's not even on this project anymore, is he?
No, he still is, and that's what
he still is. Okay, I didn't know that
because he's doing Justice League.
Is he the executive producer or is he the director?
He's directing Justice League, and that's what they asked him about part 2, and he's like, "No, it's a complete movie."
No, he's got to be the executive producer. I don't want to see this movie. He's directing it. I don't want to see it.
He's directing.
He's gonna kill this movie. He's already made Batman kill people.
What, Matt? What if he puts in Gerard Butler as Leonidas? And he's the villain.
I can see Gerard Butler as... How about if he's Hercules from Marvel, he comes over there and is in DC.
There's a DC guy that's in equivalent of Hercules, like...
Socrates.
I am Socrates.
He's like, I'm not strong, but I'm smart.
But what if he was strong, too? He's like the Hulk.
He's like a beast? Yeah.
Socrates when he turned into the Hulk.
He's like, I got hit by cosmic rays, and now I'm a beast.
I just snatched you in half.
I would pay good money to see that.
Okay,
that's like Abraham Lincoln Vampire.
Okay, you guys are watching this right now. This is trademarked. That's the trademark.
Yeah, we're doing a treatment right now. So if anyone wants to pick this up, we will write this movie.
Like a whole.
I have a subscription to a screenwriters thing, so we'll screenwrite the whole thing.
And I don't know what that means.
Make this movie. We'll do this movie.
I'm down though.
It's a Groupon, so I can do the screen. I can do the screenplay. I can actually write it in screenplay form.
Epic Lloyd, Nice Peter. If you see this, do an epic rap battle with our Hercules versus Socrates.
Begin. Okay. Speaking of awesome ancient people, God of War PS4. We talked about this E3 trailer last week.
I finally watched the trailer, by the way.
And how'd you feel about it?
I was thrilled for that and for Spider-Man. Both were pretty.
They're pretty boss.
I filled the cup.
They're pretty boss. I like them. So they were talking to the creators of this. They're talking about Cory Barlog, who is the director. And he said that this is not a standalone PS4 game. They're going to have more. They're going to do more in this vein. Because basically, if people know the God of War, they know that it's based in ancient Greece. But now this PS4 one is based in like a Norse, newer time, like 1100s, maybe we'll say.
Older!
900, I don't know. But it's like, it's the Odin, it's Norse gods. But they're going to do more of, in this area.
There be dragons.
They're going to do more in this Kratos version. And maybe they'll move on to other gods. Maybe they'll move on to, like...
Roman gods? Oh, the same as Greek gods.
Yeah, I already did that.
Chinese gods?
Maybe like...
Chinese gods? Hindu gods? Hindu gods.
Allah and the game will get...
Hindu gods.
Hindu gods, yeah. Like, they get, like, the elephant dude. They get the one with, like, 800 tits. The one with, like, all the
800 tits god. What is that?
All the arms. That's one with, like...
I'm not sure if I want to make that the name of the episode, 800 tits.
I think you do. But also, here's a really interesting thing. Cory, when he was earlier, he had been tapped to do Star Wars 1313. And so he read a treatment of Star Wars 13, but when he was at Lucas Ranch, here's the thing. He actually kind of based the new God of War off of this treatment he saw of this thing called Star Wars Underworld. Now, Star Wars Underworld was a story about the Emperor Palpatine, but, like, it shined him in, like, a better light. Like, he had, like, a kid, and
I'm a cool dude,
and he, like, was, like, sort of good. He was, like, doing good things in it, and it was, like, this treatment that was going to become either a comic or, I can't remember if it was a comic or a movie that they were going to do, but it never happened. And so he based because Kratos is kind of an awful guy. Kratos is pretty awful. He's not. I don't know if he's Palpatine level, but he's pretty close.
He rips heads off on the regular. I mean,
like he kills anybody he wants to get to his goal. Yeah. Like he is the definition of an anti-hero. Yeah. But like I don't know. It was super interesting to hear that they had this Emperor Palpatine thing that they were gonna do, where like it was like a younger, better, like nicer guy.
Sexier? Was he sexy?
Sexier Emperor Palpatine.
Like, oh, my robes are cut just in the nice.
By the way, did you see the? I don't know if you wrote it down, but they actually listed all the characters for the Rogue One. They gave them all, including. Darth Vader is in it, but also there's a character, Saw Gerrera, who is a character on Clone Wars right now. That's the character that's played by Forrest Whitaker. He's gonna be the older version of this guy.
Older version of him.
Yeah.
I got the weird eye. Can't do the ass. The weird eye. I'm the character I'm most looking forward to is K-255.
The droid.
The Alan Tudyk character.
They're like basically he is the opposite of C-3PO.
Yeah. Like he's played by Alan Tudyk. I'm just like I'm in.
I guess like his character, he sounds like an HK droid. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah, and I'm
I'm
totally down for that.
I'm
Totally down for that.
I think it's been a long time coming that there's an HK droid type character shown in the Star Wars movie.
Good.
Because all the droids are like, I'm happy, or I don't even talk. You know, they're like the worst droid was that one that looked like C-3PO went, Ichuta! And it was like, how rude!
Like, you speak Huttese is great.
Well, that was the worst droid. So it's kind of cool to see, like, a meatbag droid, you know, like...
Meat bags. Yeah, I'm down. Hopefully it says meat bags. We'll see.
That's all I actually stole my brain from this one.
I have a lot more stuff, Matt. Holy crap. So, CW is leaving Hulu. Can Jamie hear this? I don't know.
But that kind of sucks.
CW is leaving Hulu, and they're coming to Netflix.
Yeah,
faster.
but you know that doesn't mean instantaneously.
What it means is they're coming after the season finale of that show.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You gotta wait a long time.
Completely.
It's a long time. Like all my Flash.
Completely.
Maybe I'll get to see Supergirl at least. I haven't seen that yet. But Arrow, I like watching Arrow.
Tomorrow, Matt. I know you're a big fan of that.
Tomorrow. I like Tomorrow. I'm not a Mark. I'd rather watch Arrow actually than watch Tomorrow. Or Rain. I'm still not completely sure what Rain's about. Is that a Sunglass Dad? Actually, Jess loves Rain too.
It's about the Elizabeth.
The Tudor era. Yeah, the Tudor era. Yes. It's the Tudors, but even sexier than the Tudors somehow.
It's like, I'm a teenager.
Sexier and younger.
I'm not dirty or have any kind of disease. Look how sexy I am. I'm not inbred either. Yeah, so I'm a little salty about that. But you can still the good news is, and I want everyone to know that you can still on CW's main website you can still find these episodes the day after they air. So you can still watch them. I'm betting the bandwidth's not going to be great, but you can still find them there, which is good. It does well.
That kind of hurts a little bit.
It indeed does well. And also, Grant Gustin went on Twitter. He said that the Flash season premiere episode is going to be named Flashpoint. Yeah. So for those who are not in the know, Flashpoint is actually a really awesome story. Flash story.
It's probably the best Flash story. It's
because if you watch Flash can go back in time. He goes into the Speed Force. But he can go back in time, and so in the Flashpoint storyline, and sorry, this kind of spoiler, but it's not actually spoil anything from the Flash because it's not the same universe. But he can go back. He goes back in time in Flashpoint and saves his mother from being killed, which is the impetus for him becoming the Flash. So it changes his life in that he does not become the Flash in the story. And because he doesn't become the Flash in the story, a lot of other people don't become superheroes as well. And it changes the
Can't screws the pooch on that one.
Yeah, it changes the DC universe and leads to the New 52 eventually when he goes and shoots it back.
I mean, if you've watched, I guess it's a spoiler if you haven't watched Flash season 1, but like the whole premise of the season, him trying to go back and save his mom, and then at the end of it, he realizes he can't really.
Was someone who's going to do that then?
Yeah, it's super confusing.
Well, and also, like, what is actually going to change, really, for him? Because they don't have these other heroes
maybe
established.
Harrison Wells won't have died in Earth 1.
Well, and they did that sort of storyline, though, in this last season. They did this sort of storyline already. And they also had Yoga Tharn live in that one episode, too. I don't know, but I'm still interested. I still like the show a lot.
I'm gonna watch. So. I like Flash.
Okay, next thing I got. Actually, is this the last thing I have? 800 tits. No, that's no. The last thing I have.
800 tits.
The last thing I have is Mad Milton's character may be revealed for Doctor Strange.
Okay, all right. I was looking at him for Rogue One, so okay.
So Milkinson is playing, may be playing, according to Hollywood Reporter, may be playing a character called Kale Silius, who is a disciple of Baron Mordo, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor in this one. The reveal comes...
You've been working his name good, Mike. That's really good.
I did actually practice it a couple times today. From a leaked toy from Diamond Select's Mini-Mates. Mini-Mates are like those little... They look kind of like Funko Pop toys.
Yeah, I've seen them.
It may be just a placeholder name. is what Hollywood Reporter says. So like, don't take it with a grain of salt. But Mads Mikkelsen did describe his character as a sorcerer who breaks off from his own sect. So he may be a rogue agent who breaks off from Baron Mordo.
And that might be why, because you've seen a lot of pictures, if you've seen any of the stills on the internet, of Doctor Strange and Baron Mordo together.
Working together, yeah.
Which, in the comics, they are mortal enemies.
Yeah,
Pretty much the arch enemy, yeah.
Besides the Dread Dormammu, of course.
Yeah, Dormammu, yeah. Everyone
Everyone knows. Because we're nerds. That's true.
He's no Mephisto.
Or Butt Fisto.
Or Kid Fisto. All the Fistos.
Or Butt Fisto.
Or Butt Fisto. So, okay. I don't know. I think you look cool. I want to see more. I guess I want to see a better trailer than
I just hope he
teaser.
gets people. Just making... have some
protein scramble. This is made of Thor.
By the way, have you watched The Path yet?
No, I haven't got to it yet.
Hugh Dancy, man. Well,
I know. I'll get there.
Also, look for a bright red head.
I'm finishing Orange New Black. I gotta finish Power second season.
Look for a girl with bright red hair. She used to work for me.
I know. You know why? Because you told me on the podcast
I know,
before.
I'm saying.
They know. They've heard
Pretty
it.
crowded. She was great. She actually, like in the later episodes, had like a nice little arc.
Yeah. 800 tits.
800 tits, guys. And we love you.
Stay classy.
Finn.
Bang.
Good night, everyone. Did I forget to record?